Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy AK Man Soul here, back with some more Battlefield 4 action for you guys today. This gameplay is a cheeky little gameplay I had saved up. I didn't really use it or anything, so I figured why not use it for a nice little Battlefield tutorial for you guys today. In this video, I'm uploading this one day before Hardline commentary as well, and this is in preparation for anybody who plans on getting Battlefield Hardline, one of the most anticipated games coming out this spring, and it's already getting a ton of attention on the Xbox One as you can play the game right now. I believe it's $5 for 10 hours of gameplay for EA Early Access. So yes, you can play this game right now if you're on the Xbox One. PS4 users, you're going to have to wait till day one release to get it. But regardless, it's going to be an epic game. So what better would Hardline be ready without a nice little infantry tutorial for you guys today, and that is burst control. The gun I'm using here is one of the hardest guns to use in the game, like you saw in my last Battlefield video, as I pick up a nice little triple kill with the FAMAS, which you don't necessarily see. 26 bullets, 25 if you're empty inside of the FAMAS, which makes it one of the hardest guns to use, and on top of that, the iron sights are garbage, making this gun extremely difficult to use. It also has a nice little 1,000 rounds per minute, which also makes the recoil absolutely insane. And the gun itself is really fun to use sometimes when it's cooperative. Other times it's not necessarily so cooperative, but regardless, this gun can be pretty interesting to use, as I die on a terrible spawn right there. So let's talk about burst control. I finally pick up the red dot sight, so I decided to take off the stupid iron sights and use the red dot sight instead, as I pick up a nice little double right there. So why use this gun? Well, this gun is extremely difficult to use, like I said, but what makes it fun to use is the fact that if you can master this gun, you can master pretty much any other gun in the game. So, burst control. There are two different types of bursting that I like to consider, and that is small bursting and micro bursting. Micro bursting is pretty much almost the same thing as small bursting, except small bursting, you're bursting in more bullets. Now, a good example of this is the FAMAS that I'm using right now, and also the MG4. The MG4 is a very difficult, not necessarily difficult, but it can be a very interesting gun if you don't know how to use it properly. Now, when it comes to small bursting, you want to burst your gun in bullets of about 5 to 8 bullets. And that's generally at like mid-range, not necessarily long range. If you're going long range, you're going to want to do micro bursting. And micro bursting is when you're bursting in 2 to 3 bursts, like you just saw right there. If you hear my gun shooting, you can rewind it if you want. I'm shooting in 2 to 3 bursts per bullet, because I don't necessarily know where they are. I know that they're all camping down this hallway, so I'm going to slowly burst my gun in micro bursts, 2 to 3 bullets per burst, and I can easily take out those guys. Hence why I was able to get roughly 2 to 3 kills in that one clip. Getting even 3 kills is very difficult with the FAMAS, which makes it very interesting to use, but I absolutely love using it, as I pick up a nice little grenade kill right there. So another thing about this gun is the fact that the recoil management on this gun can be very interesting. But like I said, if you can master this gun, you can master any single gun in this entire game. So why am I telling you all this? Well, majority of Hardline's guns are pretty much laser beams, but there are some guns in Hardline which are pretty difficult to use. One of the guns inside of the game, if you guys saw inside of the beta, was the AKM. The AKM is basically another mini AK-47. I'm not entirely sure what the gun is in real life, but in the game it's called the AKM. And that gun has a ton of kick. I believe it's a 2-shot to the head. If you can manage to 2-shot them, you're going to kill them no matter what. But that gun has a ton of recoil to handle with it. So this video is to help anybody who is either new to Battlefield or is looking for some help in regards to dealing with some of the recoil on the guns. Now, other guns like the M416, or not the M416, the M16A3 and the M416, you don't necessarily have to worry about recoil management on those guns because they're already laser beams to deal with. So regardless, you guys are going to have a lot of fun playing with some of the guns in the game. Now, I believe some of the LMGs in the game, there aren't any LMGs in the game. They're actually battle pickups, and you're going to have to deal with some pretty interesting recoil management in that game. But regardless, the game itself, I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm going to have some more details about what's going to be happening with the channel when Hardline comes out. But regardless, hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Let me know what you guys think about the Hardline gameplay. And it is your boy AK signing out, and I will see you guys on the battlefield. Peace!